In 1991, I was born and the world was introduced to me. I am a rich and smooth blend with a powerful Brazilian body that has been aged for 31 years. This is liquid gold. But now we have a new liquid gold, the secret juice.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
What time is it then? Please tell these guys.
It's Tony time, bitches.
Welcome to Tony's MMA Corner, the only MMA channel that hasn't been cut by Conor McGregor. I am your host, Tony Sepulveda! And this week is no different from last week, as there is a lot of MMA news. MMA is the new male soap opera. This past Saturday, Erin Blanchfield had an impressive submission victory over the always tough and butch Jessica Andrade. It's actually pretty cool to see. I remember watching Erin Blanchfield in her Tiger Showman's day when she was a teenager in the Grappler's Quest tournaments. So to see someone go from there to there, and is an East Coaster like myself, it's pretty cool to see. So I say congratulations. Now there's talk of her challenging Valentina Shevchenko for the flyweight title. And what do I say to that? I say, who else is there? Sure, there's some people saying that maybe it's a little bit too soon for her, but she beat a former title holder, and there really isn't no one in that division to really challenge Shevchenko. So I say if she beats whoever she's fighting this weekend, because nobody really knows who that is, I say you give it to Blanchfield. There's a story behind her. She's got some momentum. She just beat Paddy Pimblett's sidekick. It's her time. In an update to last week's big news story, the Australian Commission says that there's been no proof showing that anyone has used IV illegally at the last UFC 284 event. However, Volkanovski's coach says he has the smoking gun that'll prove that Islam Makhachev is in fact a cheater. So, this saga goes on. Although, I think after these last couple of weeks, it's a big nothing burger, and we just have to accept the fact that Islam is the pound for pound #1 fighter in the world. Gordon Ryan has continued his assault on the B team after the B team continuing their assault on him. Apparently, Craig Jones jumped in on the matter after being interviewed and taking some shots at the King. Gordon Ryan has now challenged Nicky Rod to take USADA tests before every grappling event of his. Nicky Rod has accepted the challenge. Let's see how far Gordon Ryan will take this. Gordon Ryan himself has pretty much admitted to steroid use through his social media. So at this point, Nicky Rod should just take steroids. Or just say that everyone he loses to, he lost because they're on steroids, and he is the Natty King. We'll just have to see how this unfolds as time goes on. Continuing on the trend of combat sports and cheating, Diego Sanchez fought Austin Trout this weekend in bare knuckle fighting. And as expected, the man that took Canelo bell to bell absolutely dismantled Diego Sanchez, who is a grappler by trade. A couple days after the fight, Diego Sanchez already accused Austin Trout of cheating by putting way too much Vaseline on himself. Apparently, nobody in combat sports wins fairly anymore. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Me personally, I don't care if Austin cheated or not. I don't want to see Diego Sanchez in any striking bouts, because that's not what he did. That's not what made him awesome. The only fight left for Diego Sanchez to have is him versus Joshua Fabia, and then he can ride off into the sunset. Apparently, the MMA community at large has been campaigning for DC not to commentate on the Jon Jones Cyril Gane pay-per-view, as they feel because of his history with Jon Jones, he will not be an unbiased party. Jon Jones came to his defense of saying that he feels that DC would be an unbiased party, and he has no issue with DC commentating on his fights. Maybe finally, the water's under the bridge.
Hey pussy, are you still there?
Deontay Wilder has talked about he and Francis Ngannou having both a boxing match and an MMA fight. Me personally, I would definitely watch this. I think this is the move for Francis Ngannou. If he's going to make a move, he's got to make a big move. Because leaving the UFC, in my opinion, was not the smartest thing. However, if he makes a gigantic move like this, because I think there is interest in watching he and Deontay Wilder pull off a boxing and MMA bout, it will make that move look like a genius move. In Paula Costa news, Paula Costa has recently campaigned for a bout against Sean Strickland on Twitter. Let's check that, and I quote, "I want to fight this most wise and nicely redneck in UFC middleweight. I'm trying it for a couple weeks. Please release him. And Secret Juice gonna be very well promoted." Next, Strickland responded with this tweet. "Say when. We will find someone to read that contract for you." And then Paula Costa hits him with the coup de grace and says, "Let's miss weight together, redneck." Fist bump emoji. Paula Costa, like I say it all the time, we don't deserve you. Obrigado. In our top story of the week, Conor McGregor is already making The Ultimate Fighter must-see TV, and it doesn't air until this summer. Because apparently, it is being reported that Conor McGregor has already cut 3 fighters and replaced them with 3 of his own fighters, I guess friends of his. Now, Conor McGregor has denied this, but Gilbert Burns has said that one of his friends has been cut because of Conor. I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see. Conor McGregor is already making The Ultimate Fighter great again. Well, guys, that's it for me this week, and I'll see you guys next time on Tony's MMA Corner.
Drink the gold.